All right, your next comic coming to the stage happens to be a close personal friend of mine. Please help me welcome Uncle Bob.
Good evening. I think it's time we free the tetherballs. I think penguins are holding something very precious to them in their armpits. My jokes are like cigarette-smoking cats. They're short, and they may not come to you right away. You shouldn't leave them in the car by themselves. I, myself, would not have hired Charlie Brown's teacher. I think even after giraffes evolved to have thumbs, the combination of short arms and long necks will still keep them from texting. Geppetto had a wood stove. Pinocchio ran away. Duh! Mean people use backhand soap. If I ever met someone named Tootsie, I would wonder about her center. I think it was a very clever hearing impaired woman that started all this holla stuff. If you were a piece of paper, you would feel very threatened by this gesture right here. What you see is a dog scratching its own butt along a carpet. What I see is a dog that wants to try on shoes 2 at a time. Sorry. How serious should the word ouchie be taken? Egg farm hens are lousy parents. If there was such a thing as cave-dwelling breakfast sausages, they would hang out at the ball racks and bowling alleys. It would take a little while. If I were a weatherman, I would tell my jokes like this. Not so much chickens, but I would like to know why the flying birds walk across the road. I expect any day now the Pillsbury Doughboy is going to go off on that lady that keeps poking him in the belly. I just think he's so going to dough slap that woman. There is a rarely seen 8th dwarf named Poopy. Found a note at the end of my shoe. Said, "We're tired of being called little piggies." I tried to teach my dog a trick, so I put her in a box, but she completely freaks out every time I start to move the saw back and forth. I think we should learn to cooperate with fire ants, and they might put things in piles for us. It's okay for young fish to play with matches. If you were to take every strand of hair that ever went down your tub and tie them end to end, then the only friends you have would be on Facebook. Speaking of things that hold something very precious in their armpits, what about scared people dancing? Okay, I'd like to finish with a joke. Farmer is out for his morning walk, and he's heading back to the farmhouse, and he passes the pasture, and there's a cow next to the fence. As he walks by, the cow goes, "Mm." The farmer keeps walking. He comes upon the chickens, and there's a chicken. As he walks by, the chicken turns towards the fence. The chicken goes, but the farmer keeps walking, and he's got to pass the pig pen before he gets into the farmhouse, and as he passes the pig pen, pig turns towards the fence, takes a couple steps, and the pig goes, thank you. The farmer keeps walking, goes right in the house, sits down at the kitchen table. His wife comes over, and wife says, "So, honey, what did the farm animals have to say today?" The farmer says, "Shut up, woman, and get me some coffee." Thank you, I'm Uncle Bob.
I love that he goes, I want to close this with a joke. Come on.